once!
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Nightingale's a little off his rocker.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
That's what you'll keep getting if you keep following me. More rage. More humiliation. Guys, come on, give me a weapon here. That's what I'm talking about. There's shotgun ammo. Where's the shotgun? Nice try. I'm just too good at this. But,
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
There's a shotgun. Oh man, there's so many of them. All right. there goes the shotgun ammo. Anything else in here? Guess not. What do you want, guys? Coffee. The page.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Light. Let's not get hit by a train, that would be good.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
What was that about?
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Alright, so I've got flying objects to look forward to now.
I could see a railway
there's the
bridge up
bridge.
ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
This is gonna be an ordeal. Alright, let's get this over with.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything that was behind me. What the hell?
Get out of here. I don't have enough light. I need to use my flares.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Let's reload this just to be safe. Actually, let's use the flashbang.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking
from me. Not now, I'm reading.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
No.
Interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight. Sounds like I need something to shoot. Welcome back, friends. Reload fast. I probably shouldn't have been able to survive a swing like that. Wow, I am out of flares. They give me so many usually. Thank you for reminding me again and again and again. I think by now I know that I can hurt them in the light. Thanks for your concern. There we go. More of this.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Looks like things are gonna get interesting. Oh!
A family occasion.
A dark bulldozer? What is this? amazing how many weapons can be swung into my body and have me still be just fine. You're not alive, are you, pipe? Dumpster. You look suspicious. Reach my battery limit. Stuff all over the place here. Copy.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, that'll have to wait till next time. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm out.